I think maybe that might have been the better option. Look, Ruan Grobler didn't lose much ball on. I don't think he lost any ball from what I can recall in Super Rugby. He didn't lose many balls on his own throw, or if any at all. So why wasn't a guy like Ruan Grobler called up? People say stats this, stats that. Stats mean nothing. But stats can help gauge on a player's selection. You understand the points I'm getting at? So if I was Heineke May, I would have said, right, let me have a look at Ruan Grobler. How did he do with his lineouts? Yes, he did because we all know the Boks use the line as a platform to gain momentum, like they're starting to do with their scrums now. And in a World Cup, especially like you've said, lineouts are important. You need a guy who can win lineouts, because in a World Cup, it's not about how you run the ball. If you don't have a strong lineout and you don't have a strong scrum, you're going to get hammered in the World Cup. You're going to get hammered and you're going to lose games, because the Northern Hemisphere use set pieces to win games. Teams like Ireland and England and Wales and France. So I would have gone maybe with a guy like Ruan Grobler, and I'm glad you challenged me on Franco Mostert. I did follow him a bit, but I didn't follow him fully, so I wasn't fully aware of all his stats. But the guys that I've been interested in, locks, is a guy like Ruan Grobler, who are highly, highly, highly rated. I've had one or two friends say to me, why wasn't a guy like Grant Hutton selected? And I said to him, Grant Hutton is not made for Test match rugby, in my opinion. He's not, because him too, I've seen him struggle in lineouts too. So there was talk of Andries Becker coming back, and to me, okay, yes, Andries Becker is an exceptional player in the lineouts. I mean, he's second. He's probably the only player in world rugby that can compete with Nat Phillips in the lineouts. So yes, our depth at number 5 is a bit of a problem. I agree with it, but I would have gone with a guy. People have been going on, yeah, let's give a younger player. So, okay, fine. So then let's call in a guy like Ruan Grobler and say, you know what, Ruan Botha, we'll throw you in the deep end. Let's see how you do. We'll bring you on for the last 20 minutes. Let's see how you do in the lineups. And maybe that would have been the better option. I mean, I couldn't fathom why Mahoje was selected. I would have rather gone with a guy like Siya Kolisi, because Siya Kolisi has at least played Super Rugby the whole season. You know what I mean? Or majority of the season.
I think Heineke May is trying to cover a couple of things there. He's, Mahoje can play second row and back row, and he's got to pick a certain amount of players of colour. So I think that's why maybe he was preferred ahead of Kolisi. But that tells, in a sense, it tells me, the whole issue of picking players with colour, it should not be a quota pick. You should be picking that guy because he should be there, And a guy like Siya Kolisi put his hand up, To me, he put his hand up. But I think Heineke May is trying to make it all fit,
You've got to raise a valid point there. And something on Siya Kolisi and Nizam Khan. Do you know they're not even... If the Stormers select their strongest loose forward trio, their 3 loose forwards and their reserve, Siya Kolisi and Nizam Khan won't even feature, because they've got Reynard Alstead, who will play open side. They've got Skalkberger, who will play blind side, and they've got Dwayne Vermeulen, who will play 8. So who will be the reserve? Bradley Rhodes. So what happens to Siya Kolisi? They fall out the thing completely. So maybe if Heineke May was going to fill a quota thing, I would have gone with a guy like Siya Kolisi, because at least, yes, Heineke May is worried about block, but if you've got a guy like Lut de Jager there, who why did you need to select Oupa Mahoje? And in the first place, Ruan Botha, for me, would have been the perfect candidate. If it came down to where we had, for an example, that we played Ruan Botha, right? And we played a guy like Kolisi, and Victor got injured, and then Ruan Botha got injured. We could have improvised. We could have moved either Skalkberger or Siya Kolisi onto.
What about Alistair Hargreaves? He captained Saracens to an English Premiership win.
Stephen, I've got one of my best friends is married